Hey there everybody, how you doing? This is Spencer Camp here, and I've decided to jump on here today for a little bit to give you a tutorial on the Yamaha MOXF8, and it is one of my favorite keyboards to play doing gigs, shows, or even playing in church. So let's get right into it. Alright, so as you can see here, this is the Yamaha MOXF8. It is a weighted key 88, and I've been playing on it for about 5 to 7 years, and I love it. At least 7 years at the most. Okay, now we're gonna turn it on. So power button's up front here for those of y'all who have this similar keyboard. And as you see, it's booting up MOXF8. And then of course you get your MOX flash. So that's the MOX flash pre-recorded. We just turn that off there. To shut that off, you can go to voice, and then there's everlasting glow. That's a pretty neat sound. And then if you want to go to piano, you just go over here to the bank select and then go to D, E, C. And it'll take you to natural grand, of course, but there's a lot of other sounds on here, and I will do that in my tutorial. And if you want to change the sound to something else, you just come over here to the bank select DEC, and you hit that. You hit that about maybe 7 to 8 times, and then it'll bring you to 4 grand. And then let's see what the 4 grand sounds like. And then going on from there, if you want to layer your sound, say for instance you want some strings in the background, just come over here to layer, then strings will come up, the string option come up right there, and then you just hit enter. So you come over here, then you hit the enter button right there. And then you just pick what strings, and we'll pick, just for this, the PWM strings. And you hit enter again. And then to look at what you selected, you just hit the voice and you hit the visit window right here. And there you have your strings and 4 grand piano. Okay, so let's play with that a little bit. as you can see, that there is your full grain and PWM strings, and there's more other strings options you can choose from, but that's one of the things I like about the Yamaha MOXF8 is that you can layer as many sounds. You can layer at least 4 sounds on here, and you can change them as well. And this works really great for when you're playing in bands, or especially for church worship. If you want like certain worship pads, it got that. And over here, before I forget to mention, is that you can control the sound. If you want to turn a certain sound up or down, you just hit both of these buttons together right there. And then this will come up, and then to exit out of that, it shows you all your levels, and then you just come down here to visit window, and then it'll take you back to your display of full grain and strings. And then after that, if you want to turn your strings down, you come over here to these knobs over here. For instance, if you want to turn down the piano, it'll come up as 0, and then all you have is strings. If you want to turn the strings down, you just come to the second button over here, and if you just want piano only, and then you got piano. Alright everybody, so that was my tutorial for you today on the Yamaha MOXF8. That was just a little bit of mainly the 2 primary sounds I enjoy playing with. Sometimes I may add some organ in the background, but it's an awesome keyboard. I love it, and it is still relevant today. I believe it came out in 2013, 2014 it was made. And these kind of pianos are still the flagship, and they are still, as I said, relevant today, up there with the Nords. And yeah, so I love it. I can't wait to have me a Nord one day. I don't have one yet, but hopefully one day I have one. But the Yamaha MOXF8 is by far one of my favorites. And it's a weighted heavy key, so it does have a little bit of a different feel, and it does have more of a piano feel to it. So since you will, thank you for watching this tutorial, and if you have any questions, let me know, or want to know some more about it. I'll do my best to answer questions on the Pacific keyboard. Thank you for watching, and keep playing.